Hello. Ooh, that's probably pretty loud. Let's turn this down a bit. Just a tad. Let's do this proper, like, shall we? What? Oh, no, we're doing this one. What's up, everybody? It's me. It's Andrew, here for Dark Shore Capital, and tonight we're gonna make some World of Warcraft gold. How about that? How about that? You know what? Nah. I want to keep the music going. We're just gonna keep the music going. It's all good. Alright, let's swap this bad boy over there so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, we'll just go ahead and get on into it. My plan tonight is to not say anymore. But also, more importantly, to make some gold. More specifically, I want to work on some professions. BFA professions, leatherworking, tailoring. And is that all I want to do? And we're going to do some restocking, some general upkeep stuff. We're going to start with that. We'll just kind of see where it goes from there. Oh yeah, we got a lot of disenchanting to do. Let's see what's sold. What I have one of these rings that I crafted. I haven't posted yet. Harmonious. And it's what, Royal Quartz. Sweet, one of those sold, so we'll get that posted back up. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna start with some disenchanting. So it's been a while since I've streamed. Gotta keep talking, keep you guys entertained. Been doing the Samadan's Super Bracer Shuffle recently, and by recently I mean, you know, the past day or so. And the result of that is a mailbox full of bracers that need to be disenchanted for, you know, enchanting materials. So that's sort of the idea. The idea is you turn a bunch of raw materials into raw enchanting materials, which you can then turn into enchants, which you can then turn into gold. And you turn that gold into more gold, really, is the ideal scenario. Should make my disenchant key a mouse button. That'd be ideal. I could just do this one-handed. You know what? Let's just do that. Screw it. Since we're, I have a couple of World of Warcraft installations that I use for various reasons. And is this really not? That's frustrating. Okay, I have to click off of the bag add-on to make that work. Anyway, I was saying I have a couple of World of Warcraft installations that I use for various reasons. One of which is, of course, playing the game, because I do enjoy playing the game and doing Mythic Plus, PvP, the occasional raid. I'm certainly not exceptionally geared or anything. This is my main character, rocking that silly chef's hat because of this macro down here that I'm going to talk about at some point, probably in a video, because let me just say, I literally dreamt up this macro in a dream at night while I was sleeping. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I have perfected the art of gold making while sleeping. And I'm sure that somebody else has made this in the past, but I had no knowledge of it, and just by pure inception, this macro was created. And part of it is putting a chef's hat on my head, sort of automatically. But anyway, the point is, I do enjoy playing the game sometimes, so I have an installation of World of Warcraft with add-ons and a user interface set up to optimize that. And then I have this other installation which has Trade Skill Master 4 installed. The main difference between the two installations that I use are one has Trade Skill Master 4 and one does not have any Trade Skill Master whatsoever. Just because it's kind of... I like things to load fast on my main installation. What's up, Glitter XX? How you doing this evening? Nice of you to stop by. You're just catching me in the middle of disenchanting a lot of bracers. We're gonna go through a few of these, at least the epic ones. I'm actually kind of curious if I have any Umber shards laying around here. Yeah, how much we got? 31 total. That's probably going to be enough to get what we need as far as an enchanting restock. Answered a question, I believe, on the weekly This Week in Gold Making show about how much of a particular craft to make. Something Dorkside asked. And right now I'm still rocking some really basic crafting operations. We'll just go look at them real quick. Well, we can just go look at the crafting operations, right? Like we've got 1 and 2. And then 2 and 4 for a couple of the weapon enchants. But that's specifically because I want to have some just sitting around in my bags in case I get a new weapon on my 2 characters that I play. It's actually what I'm doing too. LOL. See? Man, Samadan's got us all disenchanting bracers like it's like there's no tomorrow. It's great. I love it. Seriously though, like that man, I literally was gonna like start the night he released that video. I was gonna start figuring out all the math and the ratios of disenchanting rates and stuff, and then like he just pops up here. It's like, hey, yo, here's this spreadsheet that just does everything for you. Here's a bunch of formulas that calculate expulsum and veiled crystal numbers, and I'm like, all right, great, Sam, you're awesome. I love Sam. Sam's the best. I'm kind of upset because he's usually streaming while I'm at work, so I can't go on and say hi. But next time I can get on and watch his stream properly, I have some gifts to give him. Been doing it for a while now. I saw his video yesterday and was like, no. Yeah, see, that's the other thing too that I'm sort of slowly coming to realize is that this whole scheme, if you will, is going to be publicly available to a lot more people. I mean, if I know about it, something like this, then it's probably pretty widely known at that point. So, you know, got to get the goings or get it while the going's good. I don't know, but something like that. Wait, whoa. Hold up. Real quick. Yo, real quick. Why does this say 1 million gold profit? What is happening? Okay. Mark, who reset what? Oh my god. What? Seriously. Alright. Mark of the Claw. I just barely... Okay, somebody reset Mark of the Claw on Area 52. So apparently I'm going to make 1 million gold by making 2 Mark of the Claw enchants. Alright. This is really dumb, but like... Okay. This is good. This is a good learning opportunity because somebody thinks that... Or... And actually what's probably happening is somebody just has their auctioning operations not set up. Okay. Yeah, it's already done. It's already done and over with. It just happened to be that whenever TSM snapshotted... Okay, let me form a coherent thought here. Somebody decided to try and reset the market on some enchants. I'm assuming they probably did more than just Mark of the Claw, because this is sort of a random one thing to choose. I just reposted them for millions of gold. That's pretty silly. Okay. I'm a little surprised we didn't restock more things. This is something I've noticed with TSM4. You kind of have to be a little bit vigilant with the restocking, because... As you might have noticed, there was a bunch of sales in that mailbox, and it only wanted me to craft 3 things when I hit the restock button. I'm guessing it just hasn't registered that I'm missing things from my inventory yet. And I'm guessing that's probably due to me not collecting the mail. Which is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie, it's pretty annoying. I rag on TSM4 a lot. I have ragged on TSM4 a lot in the past. I will probably continue to rag on TSM4, if I'm realistic, probably for its entire existence. I mean, as a software engineer myself, I know how this kind of stuff goes, okay? That said, it's still the best add-on you could possibly download because, oh my god, this is not the right thing. It blows everything out of the water, even with all of its flaws, which... as I said, I do gripe about a lot, but man, yeah, see, there you go. We got some more hidden Seder, right? That's different from Mark of the Claw. Yeah, even with all of its shortcomings, there's so much good about it. And yeah, I've been doing some stuff with like sale rates and a lot of features that have been added and as new features in TSM4. And man, some good new features. I'm also Glitter from Twitter. I do remember you from Twitter. I figured that Glitter XX would be the same Glitter from Twitter. I assume there's not too many gold making glitters out there. But yeah, hi, how's it going? It's good to, I'm glad you have stopped by. I don't, obviously, as you're probably aware, stream too often, but it's something that I do really enjoy doing. I've streamed for a long time, and yeah, I don't know. I've never had, the regularity is something that's always kind of eluded me a little bit. But anyway, there could be. I mean, I guess there could be. You never know. That's why you shouldn't make assumptions. This is true. Okay, we got some more stuff expiring. Somebody bought my... No, that was an expire. No, somebody did buy my quick navigation right before it expired. Huh. How funny. No matter. Yeah, I feel like Twitter's been popping. Like, gold making Twitter has been really popping recently. And maybe that's just because I've been paying more attention, but seems like there's been a lot of good stuff. There's also been like a lot of Twitter drama over the past couple of weeks. Man, whew. I tend to not engage too much with things that don't pertain directly to gold making on the Darkshore Capital account, just because that's, I don't know, that's just what I believe in. Keeping things sort of compartmentalized, I guess. Yeah, staying clear of the drama is almost always a good choice, just as a default response. Not trying to be insensitive or anything, but it's just not relevant to what Darkshore Capital is, right? Darkshore Capital is not a social agenda. It's not an ethical thing. It's a gold-making enterprise. We make gold. End of story. Speaking of drama, I need to quit my guild. That's what I wanted to do tonight. All right, before we do that, actually, I want to boot up my other account so that we can invite my main to the real guild. Yeah, LOL indeed. How's that for a nice transition, huh? Okay. How do we go about doing this? Hey, y'all. Thanks for putting up with me. I've gotten to a point with my gold making where having all my characters in the same guild is necessary. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Wish you all the best. She quit. See ya, nerds. Been meaning. It's sort of been a long time coming. I'll just be honest. The plan originally was to do some raiding and battle for Azeroth with a casual guild, but time is not allowed for that to happen, so maybe we'll get there eventually. We'll see. Looks like, so I noticed you guys can't see the chat, but we had a couple sales fly by while we were doing that, so we're gonna hit the restock button again and keep restocking things. I am planning to do a bit of actual gameplay in a little bit. Invite free Shkreli. Hashtag free Shkreli. But we'll get to that in a bit. And that'll actually probably be good because there's some, shall we say, unconventional stuff that I do with my Battle.net and WoW installations. Aspect ratio on this is super off. What the heck? What's going on here? Window size custom. What? No. Oh, well. I mean, sure, I guess. Let's go to that one. And then just downsize it a little bit. No? Are we still being weird? Alright, whatever. It's not a big deal. Cool. Alright, great. So this is actually good because now it's going to allow me to kind of organize my materials a little bit better. Since my priest is my main actual World of Warcraft playing character, backspace is at somewhat of a premium. Eventually when I get my tailor to start making some bags, we'll probably upgrade from the hex weaves. But for now, bank things. All right, hold on. We actually need to go here. And you know what? Hold on. I always do this. I always forget to like I do a bunch of crafting and then I forget to post things on the auction house. So let's real quick before I forget, run the post again. Post these things that I just crafted. Should probably get rid of my... Oh my goodness. You guys can't see that, but... hello? Game? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. TSM is probably going to disconnect me. Oh my god. What are you doing? Please stop. Okay. Sorry, okay. So, something with the account syncing. There's a feature in TSM, if you're not aware, that allows you to synchronize two different accounts. So you can share purchase histories is kind of the big one. So if you're like me and you want to like buy all your materials on one account and then use them on another account, you can do that. TSM4 account syncing is very useful for that. Do I actually know this? I don't know this. Perfect. Anyway, and also inventory. Inventory is a big one too. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take out. What are we gonna take out of here, if anything? Maybe most things. I have two accounts that are synced, but I'm not sure it works right. Yeah. Again, you know, TSM4. Not perfect. Not perfect. So it doesn't always work how you want it to. But yeah, I think that you're absolutely right. Like, it doesn't work perfectly all the time. That's just... It's just part of the game. Just living... Gotta live with it, I guess. I actually don't have much in here that I want to share across... all my characters, I don't think. I mean, maybe the ore and like the flesh and stuff. No, because like this character is also the cook. All right, well, if anything, come on, guys, put it in the reagent. Wait, what? My reagent big? Oh, you're too far. Wait, what the heck is happening? I'm getting some very strange error messages. Okay, that was super weird. I wonder if that had something to do with phasing. Probably was something to do with phasing. Okay, we're gonna deposit all these gems that shouldn't really be in my inventory. Actually, okay, we're gonna get rid of the ghost iron ore as well. Let's see if there's any more ghost iron ore. Nope. I actually have a bunch of bags I could upgrade. Interesting. Cool. How about... Yeah, primal sargarite can go in there. What did I say? Gems are going in here. Yeah. Why do I have gear spring parts on my priest? That doesn't make any sense at all. Those need to go away. Okay, elementals. Good. Okay, found elementals. Those are my favorite things to put into guild banks. So these, sourceless water, good, good, good. Wasn't sure because those are tidal cores. They look the same. Ores. Gems can stay. Hello? Can I just not type right? That's what's the problem. Spelling's never been my strong suit, unfortunately. If just joining us, we're doing a little bit of inventory management. I'm also in the process of causing drama. Not actually, but I'm just moving all of my characters on my main realm into one guild bank, as opposed to being in the guild that there was a slight possible chance of raiding in at some point, but didn't actually pan out for me personally. All right, cool. So that's probably most of the things. I'm sure I'll come back and find some, because I'm like terrible at looking at World of Warcraft inventories. That's why for a long time I had the Addy Bags add-on. If y'all are familiar with that, it's definitely the best bag add-on in my opinion. I have Bagnon on my like TSM account installation for some reason. I don't remember why, but I do. Okay, cool. So this Elementals tab in my guild bank is not very impressive. It's way more impressive on Proudmoore, which is sort of my not main realm. It's the realm we were on previously to this, to the most recent transfer when we were Alliance. I still maintain some profession-y stuff over on Proudmoore, because that's where, oh, that's not good. That's where I have all my like super profession stuff set up. It's fun, like all the crafted transmog and things. Let's see, can I promote this person? No, I have to get back onto the guild master, which is Darkshore Cap. Okay, and then, or I guess that's not the guild bank. A little schizophrenic at the moment. All right, do we have a spot for ores? We kind of do. I'm just gonna toss them all in here for now. Ghost Iron ore included. Ghost Iron ore, everyone's favorite thing to purchase. Stuff's just insanely useful, so versatile for a lot of different things. Alright, so I'm going to log over to the last character that's still in my old guild. And we're going to log over to the guild master over here. Incidentally, this character turned 14 earlier this month. Yeah. This is my first World of Warcraft character, 14 years ago. It's almost twice as old as I am, or half as old. It's World of Warcraft characters existed for about half of my lifetime. Right? That's what I thought too, man. It's funny. February 4th. TSM was just updated. Really? Alright. No, I forgot. Oh no, TSM, you sabotaged me. I tried to type /gquit and I typed /quit instead. Oh boy, that's too funny. Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I wonder if they made like an announcement or something, or I guess we could check the Discord. That's usually probably the best spot. News, maybe. There you go. 4.7.2 is just released if you're running the. Let's get logged in. Talking a bit ADD with the tabbing around and everything. If you're running the TSM desktop application, blah 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 blah. If you're running issues, okay, fixed an issue where sending mails would sometimes get stuck on. That's good. I've been having that problem. Fixed an issue we're destroying would get stuck occasionally. I haven't been using that module. Fixed an issue for profession group creation. Really? Great. Well, that's good because that's an important feature. Fixed fixes related to gathering search. Also good. Use that one a lot. Mailing sending groups will ignore restocking when the target is the player itself. Okay, that seems like an important bug fix. Profession group creation will properly ignore soulbound items. Okay. Updated soulbound material list. Some other small UI related fixes. Great. Thanks, guys. Thanks, TSM guys. If y'all are watching, appreciate your hard work. Like I said, I do rag on TSM4 quite a bit, but again, for what it is, like, whew, cannot beat it. Absolutely cannot beat it. All right, we need to promote BeatConnect to the Andrew rank. Running a bit of a risk here. This is sort of like a guild with some of my friends in it. So we could potentially run into some issues with that if I were to leave the game for a period of time. However, we're just going to roll with it. Hope for the best. Do I? No, that's just a really fat pot. All right, cool. But yeah. And if, just to prove that I'm not kidding about this character being super old. Not that I think anyone doubts me, but, and mostly because I just want to have the nostalgia of going and looking at this. Yeah, this is my bank. It's like 90% old materials that I don't want to, or sorry, not materials, old gear that I just never want to get rid of. Like, here's the Judgment Crown that I got from Onyxia way back in the day. Still enchanted with +8 spell power from Zul'Gurub because it was a Holy Paladin, because when you were in vanilla, that's what you had to do. Tabard of the Argent Dawn. This is like... That's like, Wrath of the Lich King gear. Silent Fang. We're not going to wax too nostalgic right now. There is actually a point in doing this because we need to grab some stuff out of the bank, put into the guild bank, where it should be, I guess. That should go in there. Primal Stargrite should stay in there as well. Those can stay, that can stay. This could just go away. We'll keep like that many things. All the engineering stuff can stay in here because there's really no point in putting it anywhere else. Ghost iron bars, maybe like that many. This can go away as well. This is all BOP stuff, so that is fine. Oh, I actually should do my daily cooldowns on this character as well. We're getting really close to a Sky Golem. It's my Bane Banks. Look, it's fun to go through sometimes. Absolutely. I completely agree. Like, so many memories. Actually, okay, so it really bothers me, actually. The item level on all these Wrath of the Lich King pieces of gear have been squished, obviously, from the most recent thing. When that happens, it's like, this was not an eye level 100 piece of gear. This was eye level 232 from Trial of the Crusader. Like, come on, man. There's my Shadow's Edge that I need to turn into a Shadowmourne at some point. Maybe we'll do that. It's the lightsaber. I don't know if I still have all the Lightforged. Yep. Actual Lightforged. Actual tier 1 gear. Or actual tier 0 gear, sorry. This is my first epic. Heart of the Wild. Farmed for months to get the materials. There's the Obsidian Edge Blade. I love this thing. Enchanted with +8 28 spell power. Okay. Okay. I said we weren't going to get nostalgic about this. We're not going to. Promise. Alright. I need to promote myself. Hello? Down here. Alright. Anything elementally? Yes, sort of. There's reason to the madness. Oh, never mind. We're doing that differently. Okay. Good talk. I'm making an effort to keep my guild banks a little more organized these days. All right, and then like Ghost Iron stuff. This can just come out. Lava cores are in here. Blood of the Mountain can go in here as well. Maybe we'll go run Molten Core at some point. I always love a good Molten Core run. Do Blackwing Glare as well, because why not? Do we have herbs anywhere? Herbs can go in here. Why not? Okay, any other materials just sitting around in the bags? Doesn't look like it. Good, good, good. All right, we'll go and do a little bit of crafting. Since we're on the character. Okay. Open this up. Do some daily crafting. Alright, this character is like whatever. The actual bank tune, if you will. BitConnect. Can go back on here and put some stuff in the bank. That's good, good, good. Open up this. Okay. TSM4 crafting list, come on. Or task list, come on. It's a little slow on the uptake. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's doing its best. Oh, excuse me. And it's doing a good job. To be fair, it's doing a great job. No harm, no foul. Maybe, you know what? What's Mech No Hog? No, I know the Mech No Hog. What am I talking about? This was a big deal because I crafted this for like one of my oldest friends who happens to be a friend I know from World of Warcraft. Like, yeah. Titan steel bars stuff. This is something that's going to need to be... I have to do something about this at some point because somebody on Twitter should actually probably learn how to pronounce her name properly because she's a pretty prolific poster. With the hashtag Daily Mailbox. Hashtag Daily Mailbox. Let's just go and bring this up over here so you guys see what I'm talking. Hey, speaking of glitter. There you go. Featured, prominent, front and center. Yeah. Senza. Senza fine. I'm really terrible with names. I do apologize. Hey, that's me. Exactly. I've noticed she does a lot of the engineering mounts. You got some couple flying machines in here. I think there's a Mechno Hog on one of these pages as well. She's also the Vial of the Sands. I gotta go get that freaking Vial of the Sands at some point. It's just not looking forward to that grind. Yeah, Senza. There you go. I don't know. Names. In my head, I'd make things up. It's probably better if I don't say what happens in my head, though. Gotta transfer one of my many max level rogues over to this realm at some point so I can open these lockboxes. Okay, got everything crafted on the Paladin. We're gonna say goodbye to you for now. Me too. Trying to level archaeology in such a boring nightmare. It's unfortunate. The only character that I really have leveled for archaeology is my priest, who's not an alchemist. In fact, I don't even have an alchemist on my main account on my main server at the moment. My alchemist is this guy, BitConnect, who's on my other account, which they're separate Battle.net accounts. Ho! Whoa! Yo! We just got a 5 proc. Hashtag. It's like 3 that I've had in the past week. This is actually insane. 5 living steel. Booyah. Let's do this. Let's live tweet this on the live stream. See, I have a Twitter folder for my screenshots, guys. That's how serious I am. Hold on one sec. Getting a phone call. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, how's it going? You got in. Sorry, I'm back. That was my wife. She had a big audition today. And just was calling to tell me that she got the job. So, booyah. This is like the third time in 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks? Also streaming. Thank you for saying that, Glitter. I will tell her that my internet friends are excited as well. Doing some Friday night gold making. Hashtag, that's not what I want. Twitch.tv/Darkshore Capital. Except not with the dashboard. Boom. Get that link to register on the Twitter feed. That's good too, because I have a severe lack of living steel in this realm. Because I just haven't been doing it. I haven't been on this realm that long. So there we go. Okay. Gems, 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 gems. I can't remember what. Oh yeah, I was gonna do some transmutes or something, I think, on this character. Okay, Tide Spray Linen. That should go. No, do not destroy that. Not that 4 is really that big of a deal, but we'll use that on the Demon Hunter. Okay. Yeah. Good stuff. Anyway, speaking of the Demon Hunter. Yeah, that's... Oh my gosh. See, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is just spamming it. This is gonna get me disconnected, man. I gotta log in on something else, I think, to fix it. Let's log in on more Demon Hunters. Yeah, why not? Alright, is anybody on, actually? Dorkside's on. Variance is doing some raiding. It's my old raid leader. He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy. Alright, so I actually do need to... Before we get into anything on the Demon Hunter, I have a little bit of, I guess, call them chores. I don't want to call them chores, because this is a game. This is a game that I really enjoy playing, so I don't want to call them chores. Things that I want to take care of. Oh, we gotta... Yeah, it's... Oh, actually, interesting. This is an inscriptionist. Okay, resetting. Okay. When I change installations of trade skill mat, the World of Warcraft, to quit out of both instances, because the BattleNet launcher won't let you change your World of Warcraft installation location if it's running in any instance, even if it's not on the account that you're using on your BattleNet launcher. Which, now that I say it, does make sense. However, it's annoying, because if I want to change installations, I gotta log out of everything, and then I gotta log back in on my other account. Anyway, so we're going to log into my priest first and do some world quests, which will be grand old time. Be a grand old time. Just joining us, actually just finished with the most exciting drama-filled section of the stream, which was me G-quitting on a few characters, because it reached the point where having all my characters in the same guild for crafting purposes is going to be useful. And now we're going to head over to the BFA continents, I guess we can call them collectively. Do a little bit of upkeep stuff. In the meantime, however, I'm going to be tabbing back and forth between both of these installations to check up on my cross-server battle pet arbitrage realms, and hopefully some BOE flipping as well. My next plan for those other realms is to get some flipping action that involves not just BOEs, since they're a little bit limiting in kind of like what they can actually offer. But I think that there's a lot more potential with materials themselves. Okay, so this is... Ooh, wow, okay. This is actually a pretty efficient... Fairly-ish efficient... I don't like that one at all. If we can... So I'm trying to get 4 Talanges expeditions, as well as 3 Tortolan Seekers. Actually, are there any other... Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. Alright, the add-on's just not working properly. Trying to figure out what the last one I'm going to do is. There's these 3 awkward ones up here. And then, like, these awkward ones. Okay, we'll just do that one. Fine. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Not worried about it. Hop on this flight point over here and go check out what's going on over in... what realm was this? Nerzul, I think? Meanwhile, a buyer has been found for my auction of Enchant's Pact of Haste. Is that BFA? Kind of losing track of the different naming conventions on the enchants, because there's like pacts and words and all kinds of stuff. No sales, unfortunately, on this realm. just a few pets. So I could try and add these, I guess. Shell crawler, river calf. Sure. It's BFA. Okay. It's good to know. I really should know at this point. I mean, I guess I could even just look. Yeah, there you go. Pact and seal is BFA. And then word and binding is legion, and then mark and gift and okay, so gift and breath or wad. I don't know if they did that sort of convention before. Nope. So that convention started in Warlords of Draenor, which, side note, I think is actually a fantastic expansion. How much farther we got? Pretty close, pretty close. Then we get to play the shell game, if I'm not mistaken. Then we gotta go do the stupid turtle mate to the water quest. One of the most frustrating quests in World of Warcraft at the moment. There's no control you have over speeding it up whatsoever. Oh, thanks for the retweet, Glitter. I do appreciate that. Got 7 new people following me today. What if that's because I typed in all caps earlier today that I was just like super excited about gold making. Also something I emailed Activision Blizzard about. Yeah, this. Yeah, okay, it's probably that. That seemed to get a decent amount of traction. The sensationalism of the all capital letters tweet is, yeah, it's there. All right, see if I can not screw this up. Okay, no repeats yet, aside from those two. I don't know, what else can we talk about as far as gold making? So I see sometimes people talk about world quests as a viable method of making gold. And that always, oh nice, get lucky. It always kind of takes me aback a little bit because like the amount of gold you get from world quests is not that big, really. Like, it's kind of small, like 200 here and there. Like, I mean, sure, yeah, it adds up, but like nobody's going out specifically to make gold with world quests. Okay, it's sort of just like an incidental nice little bonus kind of thing. So what am I trying to say here? Yeah, worst quest. I actually really like the matching one. Matching one I'm totally okay with. It's the turtle one I don't like. So, like, gold world quests. Okay, here's what I wanted to say. The amount of time it takes to actually go out into the world and get to the location where you have to do the gold world quests, this takes too much time. I don't know. Like, it's not worth the effort just for that gold. That's all I wanted to say about that. The only thing I can think of is maybe it's a lot of them. And it's not even that many. It's really not. I mean, there's a total of 800 gold on one continent. Let me tag this real quick. 800 gold on this continent. Is it 900 total? Like, yeah, there's not even 1,000 gold worth of gold across everything. There's more gold in frickin' Legion than there is in PFA. That's just silly. I mean, come on, what is this? Hey, we sold one of our Marks of the Hidden Satyr. That's fantastic. I do notice that when I play during prime time, the enchants sell so much more than if I play like when I'm on in the morning to check auctions and stuff. I mean, that's a lot of gold to some people. Oh, I mean, really? It's 2019. It's not that long. It's not a, oh shoot, I forgot. I mean, I feel like inflation's gotten to the point where it's not a lot of gold for anyone, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am just that out of touch. I don't know. Like, you know, we did the little segment on the general discussion forums take on, you know, players thoughts on undercutting on the auction house a week or two ago, and I feel like the players who were making ridiculous claims on that thread would still, you know, have a decent amount of gold, like, you know, a couple thousand at least, like maybe 30,000 gold is like a pretty normal amount for them. I mean, I don't have a lot of gold, and these characters, I guess this is like the realm total for this realm, because I've been super lazy. It's ramping up for sure, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just don't know, man. Overshot it. Alright, let's help some turtles through the water. What else? I need to figure out a good topic for this week in gold making. I do have like a list of topics, potential future topics. Obviously, there's the list at the end of the slides that we do every week. But there's an even more extensive list that's hidden away from prying public eyes to someday be revealed in a video about gold making. I do need to make the video about the macro that I was talking about earlier. The dream macro. Ooh, maybe that's what we'll call it in the video. Literally the macro I came up with in a dream. I really can't let go of that thing. It was really profound, like, life-altering experience for me. I think this is the first time that... Maybe not the first time, but the only time I can remember where I did something productive in a dream. Like, I've had ideas for, like, stories where I, like, dream the story, be conscious about the fact that it's a dream, think that it was an amazing story, wake up, recall the story, and just, like, what was I thinking? It's not compelling whatsoever. So that's not any good. Let me see if I can just pull it up here. Like, there's the TSM4 guide thing, which, oh no. Poor turtle. Obviously, you know, the TSM4 guide, I probably shouldn't show this on stream. TSM4 guide is kind of a given. Oh, we're really getting behind. Okay, good thing it didn't matter. I do think that I have a somewhat... Okay, so, two things. Number one, I don't think there's ever any reason to not have more TSM4 guides, because the software... Because the add-on is so complex and so intricate and has so much going on for it, you can always learn something new, something interesting from somebody else's perspective, right? Regardless of whether or not they're trying to be unique or interesting or creative. Number two, I think I have a very interesting, creative, and not done before perspective and idea about how to go about the TSM4 guide. We'll see if it's successful at all whenever I finally get around to doing it. I've kind of, sort of in my head, told myself that, like, yeah, you gotta, like, actually experience and use TSM4 a little bit before you do the guide. And to my credit, doing so in the past few weeks has actually helped and given me a little bit more clarity about how I should go about doing this. So, it's not just an excuse. There was some legitimate concern and actual validity behind my concerns. And yeah, maybe there'll be a TSM4 guide at some point. It's good because, in my mind, it's never really been about a TSM4 guide. It's been more about a guide on how to make gold properly. I've said this many times before. TSM is just a tool. At the end of the day, you're trying to make gold. It shouldn't be about TSM. None of these are really looking too attractive. Maybe this thing I could bid on? Even if I won this bid, like, it's not even that great. No. Alright. And see, that's why I really want to figure out a good way to do some materials flipping on these realms. Because I have a bunch of, not a bunch, but like enough starting capital on a lot of different realms to, you know, really do something. But I have no infrastructure set up. And that gets back around to the TSM4 guide, because It's all about how to properly set up your infrastructure for your thing. The video that Ryan went to buy gold, Reckles, whatever you want to call him, put out most recently about how to sell your transmog, because he's doing the whole series about, transmog doesn't sell as like a meme, and then going through the top 10 transmog farms you can do. And then he made the video about how to sell your transmog and said like, this is like the most profound thing ever that I even hadn't really thought of. Like, when you're setting up Trade Skill Master, you're basically putting your own thoughts on paper, and by paper I mean on the TSM4 configuration. So you're not like just hitting buttons and making gold, you're transferring your mind into the computer so that you can free up your mind to do other things, to figure out how you would do more things. If that made sense at all, then I don't know. I don't see how it did, but it makes sense in my head. Maybe I need a TSM4 for streaming. Anyway, the point is, like, you got to do your own shit. That's where it's most effective. And that's kind of what I want to get across in my TSM4 guide. Okay, I'm glad that some semblance of rationality came through in that statement. Because it really does make a lot of sense if you can understand the point that that we're trying to make, I guess. Because I think he and I are in agreement on this topic. It's about time for another beer. We'll probably take a break after soonish to go for a drink restock. Meanwhile, over in other Darkshore capital land, we're going to go to a new server. This whole group finder thing has not been working too well. Apparently a bunch of people are not playing on Friday night. Alright, what else we need? Oh, a bunch of these things. Alright, well, we can leech off this guy. And hit this one. No! No, it got out of range! I clicked the wrong thing and suffering for it. I'm in my PvP spec at the moment, which is why I have like Shadow Word Death and instant cast Mind Blasts. I think it's kind of a funny little microcosm, I guess you could call it, in WoW, where if you don't know the class, you would never know that I'm doing things like completely wrong here. Or that like there's certain things in my user interface that would tip off somebody who's also a Shadow Priest and plays PvE, not PvP, would be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Versus like if I look at somebody who plays a monk and doesn't have the right spec, and like I wouldn't know the difference because I still don't know what monks do. Like it's that far along in the game and I still have no idea what the fuck they're even in the game for. Like there's bubbles, there's a thing that like it hits me back. I don't know. And apparently they're also warlocks, so they can like teleport. Like what the heck? I legitimately didn't know that for years. So yeah, not as bad as the guy in my raid who mained warlock that didn't know that he had the warlock teleport until we were on mythic Hellfire Assault. Main is a holy priest. I'm clueless about this. See, even that, like that's sort of my point, right? Like if you're not privy to the knowledge about the specifics of your class, then like how would you even know? It's great. I love Holy Priest. Holy Priest is like, that's my comfort zone. Whenever I do raids in this expansion, I always just screw it, I'm going Holy. I don't want to deal with it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Shadow and I love Disc. Like, Disc healing in Mythic Plus right now is probably one of the most compelling things you can do in this game. It's just so... That's the emotion that I get out of successfully playing Disc in Mythic Plus. But man, I get into raids and it's just like, I can't even, how do I, like my HPS numbers, and I don't even, so I'm just like, no, we're going to go to Holy and things are going to be great because I'm just going to pump out heals and the numbers will be there. All right, Zandalari weapon cache, we got, yep, a Veiled Crystal. Perfect. That's good because I need more Veiled Crystals. Always need more Veiled Crystals. Now, what's my neck at? 35? Neat. Okay, so now we need to do another turtle quest, and to do that, we're actually going to hit... Hello? Why am I in combat? Nobody knows. Okay, we're going to hit up... Oh, that's right. We need to go over here because I need to grab this, and then this is a scroll sage. I'm going to go to this one because I really dislike that guy. This is the turtle admitted to the water quest. This is the make the turtle run around the maze quest. And there's a rank 3 recipe that I need to pick up. So, we're definitely going to Storm Song. Why am I still in combat? Is it like a fish or something? Like, what's going on? And then it's Ravenberry tarts. Yes. Okay, so I need some fish oil. I think I've got some fish laying around here, right? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Wasn't that sick? Look how fast that happened. How many of these do I need? Is it 20 or is it 10? 20. Okay, one more. Ravenberry tarts. Okay. Cool, so we got all that. I'm still in combat. This guy's been this guy the whole time? Oh my god, it was. Jiminy Christmas. Alright, we're going to take advantage of the little known fact that there are actually order hall traits. I'm not actually sure what they're called this expansion, but like another talent tree that you can use to give yourself little bonuses. And one of them is if you use your Flight Master whistle next to a Flight Master, it teleports you there. Pretty neat. Hey, we sold another... No, that's... Yeah, we sold another Mark of the Satyr. Nice. Hopefully the actual playing of the game doesn't take too long so I can go and restock before I can miss out on more sales. This thing is actually a decent source of gold. Breg... Oh, I failed a mission. Breg actually made a video about it. Sort of like a beginner's guide to gold making in BFA, and his take on the mission table was very good, actually. Because it's sort of like one of the parts that helps add up to things. I don't think those are going to be what I want. Can I... Sure, 130 sounds great. It's also nice because it's a decent source of AP for me, and like... You know, like I sort of care about AP, but not enough to really care about AP. I don't have a quest to turn here. Oh, I gotta go kill Jane at some point. Or almost kill Jane at some point. Spoiler alert, she doesn't actually die. Yeah. One second to get a text message to respond to real quick. Yeah, hashtag gasp. I'm gonna run over to the Flight Master real quick. Ooh, we're gonna get on my favorite mount. The Swift Zebra. This is the best mount in my opinion. I really like this, I think it's called O-Pie, as in pie like you would eat add-on that lets you kind of make these circle thingies to do things. You can hotkey a button and then you hit the circle and you choose a thing. And I'm gonna go get another beer real quick. I'll be right back. Andre!
Brittany got... Did you get Brittany's text?
Yeah.
She got in.
Yeah.
I knew she would.
I know, I do too, but I'm
so
still really
happy.
excited.
Is she on her way home?
No, she's doing something with Jesse tonight.
Okay, well I just had to tell you, I know you're busy, but like I was so excited to hardly stand it.
Oh, I know, me too. That's great. Did she tell you that she's auditioning at the Little Yoga Studio too?
When?
Sometime in March, I think the 13th.
Thank God, the universe is working for her. She needs that 6 of 9. Like she's so phenomenal. Like,
I know.
There's no doubt in my mind she's gonna be like one of the best ever.
I know. It's true.
Like a Sean Thorne kind of best.
No, you're all good.
I'm so excited.
I know, me too. We're back. We're gonna turn in this quest. Wait, yo, what? You can turn in the... Whoa, dude, you can turn in the emissary here. How cool. Okay, where'd the recipe go? Neat. I don't know if I'll ever actually use this, but the completionist in me is excited about it. Cheers, by the way. It's a different flavor. Okay, so we're actually gonna hop on the flight path again. Doesn't actually help that much, but whatever. We'll do it anyway. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you get cooking levels from... you get profession levels from leveling up your professions with... Sorry, words are really hard for me tonight. Oh, boy. Why is this not logging in? I should log in. Used to play on Terracar. It was my Horde server during Wrath of the Lich King. That's where we killed the Lich King. So many memories. I need to... At some point... I gotta get on my old computer and pull up the video that... It wasn't a video that I made, but it was the video that my guild, the priest in my guild at the time, I was playing Paladin at the time, Holy Priest in my guild made a video of our first Lich King kill. And I was a tank Paladin. So we had this new Warlock in our guild on our like Lich King attempts. So before the kill attempt, I whispered to him, I was like, hey, make sure you put the soul stone on me, because like I'm the tank or whatever. So he trusted me. He's like, all right, put the soul stone on you. And if you know anything about Lich King fight, at the end everyone gets killed, right? And then the NPC reses you, and you go about your merry way and you kill him. And there's a brief period of time between when he kills you and when Tyrion knocks him out and before everyone gets rezzed, where you can, if you're soul stoned or you can have a battle res pending, you can use it. So it's just like the priest's point of view. He's just like looking at the boss, and then the thing happens with Tyrion Fordring. He knocks the Lich King down, and then all of a sudden, out the corner of the screen, there's this little blood elf prancing towards the boss, while everyone's laying dead on the ground. Oh my goodness! I was very proud of that moment. If it's not clear. So I'm just sitting there wailing on the boss while everyone has to wait for the NPC to res them. All right, let's do this maze thing real quick. All right, so we go up here and down this way like that. Okay. It was pretty funny. One of my finer moments in World of Warcraft. I really wish I kick myself sometimes, but on our first heroic kill Jaden kill in Tomb of Sargeras, I was playing Shadow Priest at the time. It like came down to the wire. Like it was pretty rough because we were sort of on a skeleton crew at that point for the raid. Wait, what the fuck? Oh no! Yeah. Professional World of Warcraft player, by the way. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Anyway. Yeah, we were killing Kill Jaden, and it came down to one of those, not many people left alive. Oh, mother trucker. Really? I am having trouble making low go today. Your Mobo died yesterday, Hyodri. Or today, Hyoji. Dude, why did your motherboard die? I was just were you in on, you still playing with us when we were in, TOS, buddy? Or were you off to greener pastures at that point? I don't remember. Was just attempting to recount our first kill of heroic kill Jaden. I screwed this up, didn't I? This is actually just... Oh! See, this is what's wrong with World of Warcraft today. You screw something up enough times, you get the reward anyway. Who even cares? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that, Hyodri. I hope your motherboard gets better. That's not a likely scenario, but I hope it gets repaired. And you can get back to playing WoW. So I'm not mistaken, you had a little guild action you were going on with, huh? Stop recognizing USB devices. Well, if you were cool and had a PS2 keyboard, you wouldn't need USB devices, just saying. Get one of those old IBM keyboards. Old IBM keyboard. Yeah, get one of these. Go down to your local computer shop. Get yourself one of these. And then see if they have any of these guys laying around too. And you'll be good to go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This is 6,000. Alright. Alright. Okay. Never mind. I'm off the hook. Okay. Trinkets. Do I want to try... I'm gonna change my loot spec to Shadow just in case. I don't know why. Like, okay, we gotta... Actually an upgrade? Okay, sure, I'll take it. Cool. I was about to like get really upset and complain, but no, we're good. Alrighty. So we got those taken care of. I'm gonna go in Hearth and just plop myself down. Actually, probably just in Zoldazar. Maybe Orgrimmar. I don't know. I need to do the same thing on my Demon Hunter. Yeah, unfortunately a little bit boring. I do apologize. But yeah, man, and this is sort of why I don't want to level my Paladin, because I feel this sort of like nagging obligation to do these world quests on any character that I have at max level, because like, well, it's free gear, right? And you know, I don't know, might as well do them. Man, I don't know if I want that. Alright. Hop on over to the Demon Hunter. Man, Demon Hunters... Oh, Yoji, you made a good choice swapping to Demon Hunter. It's a really fun class to play. It's really fun. I really enjoy playing. Also, rate my transmog. How's my transmog? Best transmog NA? Got any fixed dinner? Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thanks for stopping by, Glitter. I do really appreciate it. Have a wonderful dinner. Mastiff Mistake, hello. How are you doing this evening? I just need to get a PS2 keyboard to enable USB Legacy in BIOS, I think. It is pretty trash, my transmog. I'm glad that you had that reaction. I would have been very concerned for your health if you had any other reaction, I'll be honest. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna do the same little dealio we just did. Alright, perfect. Doing well. Hope you're doing well. Fantastic. I'm also doing well. Just got some good news from my wife about an audition that she had today. And yeah, things are good. It's the weekends. Got almost 500,000 gold on this realm, which is like, I didn't even realize I had that much gold in this realm. And yeah, things are good. Playing some World of Warcraft. Best transmog Oceanic, bro. Yeah, man, like, I need more transmog, I'll be real. And that's something that we're gonna have to figure out because it's just sort of disappointing that I don't have that much. What the fuck? The crap is this? That's so ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's cool. Like lightning feathers. Could have sworn I had that. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm tempted to just learn all of the crafted transmog that I sell. But then I remember gold. I like gold. Gold's better. Well, what's your character name, Yodri? It's got like one of those fancy characters, doesn't it? I'll look you up. This is my warlock, who looks like a mage. Yeah, because I'm cool like that. By the way, this character that I never played had BIS legendaries, so that's cool. I'm trying something new with my main, and that's hashtag no transmog. This is pure, no transmog. All right, let's look you up. I could have sworn there was a special character in there, but I guess you're right. Sure? Sure. So I don't see any 120 demon hunters. Oh, the U alt code. Okay. Alt 0924. I don't think that's right. 0924. You fancy you character. Is it the slash going to the right or to the left? 0249. There we go. Nope. Let's try this one. Nope. What? What is up with your character, man? All right. I don't know. Oh, actually, hold on. I got this. Sec. That's the guild. We'll look you up this way. Roster. S. You're not in this guild. What guild are you in? S alt 0249. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently they decided to delete your character because you didn't have a mouse and keyboard, so rip. Yeah, but actually this is kind of weird. ENUS. How about Raider Ido? What is it? Alt 0249. Nope. I don't know what's going on, dude. Alright, wow, progress. Weren't you having this problem before? It's super weird. Characters. S alt 02. S alt 092. don't know, man. Are you sure that's how you spell it? Cause like, I don't know. I'm not keeping any kind of track of what's going on here. Was this? Nope. This one though. Oh, one of these was a shark thing. This one. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Ooh. Yeah, see, I still got it. We're good. We Gucci. We Gucci. Expert at the shell matching. Oh, no, not that one. No, I could even see the thing. No. Rookie mistake. Alright, these two and then those two. Easy. Easy game. Easy life. Let's go. We did Kojo's shell game. Like it's nothing. What trinket is this? Is this any good? No idea. This character is surprisingly decent given this situation. Alright. For real though, I don't have enough money to apply this transmog, so you don't get to see it. JK. I was legitimately going to change it, but I forgot that I spent all my gold learning recipes. Oh, come on. See, okay, this is what's great about Demon Hunters, though. So you can just say, nah, man, we Gucci. We're just going to use our abilities to travel instead of our mounts. Pew! Wait for it. Wait for it. Come on. Where is it? Come on. I want you to do it. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Press those buttons, press this button, and then you spam this button until it's dead. Look at that DPS. Look at that sick-ass DPS. Ain't nobody touching my crazy deeps. Anyway, so this gold making stream where we speaking of which, keep posting things. Sweet, we did it. Let's go save some turtles. Alright, done posting there. We can learn that. We need to do one of these. How's the alchemy coming here, Audrey, by the way? One of my goals before the next raid is to level up the mage, level up the alchemy, get all the rank 3s. It's a pretty ambitious goal, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not gonna lie, because, like, it's gonna require reputations. Which are a pain in the butt. Bad? Why bad? Alchemy is like a surefire winner. You buy low and you sell high. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, well, are you purchasing your materials at below market value? Because that's kind of the key. I do kind of leave that one off when I try and describe this sometimes, but part of the success you find with alchemy, or with really any profession, crafting profession, is sourcing your materials at below market value. There's a few different ways to do that. Number one, which you should be doing regardless, is scanning the auction house daily. Get into a routine. Just scan it. Buy anything that's below whatever you determine to be a decent market value below. Like anything below 80% is pretty good, usually for current material stuff. 90% is acceptable. Then you can factor this all into TSM with formulas and stuff, but it's a little advanced. I don't have that all down yet. I'm planning to at some point.
Andrew,
Yes?
you eaten?
I have not eaten.
Any something sound good? Garbanzos, wings,
And-
pizza.
Pizza sounds amazing.
Pizza.
I'm sorry.
But legitimately, anything also sounds amazing. So if you have a strong preference for something, I'm totally down to go along with it. Discussing dinner. My roommates.
I also told I can go eat Ethan. What do you want?
What do we want, Andrew?
Literally anything. My vote's pizza though.
Pizza?
If you're gonna like hold a gun to my head and force a decision out of me, it's pizza.
His pizza place, his main pizza place.
We can order it and then have Audrey go pick it up.
Yeah, then you guys don't have to.
I'm a fan of that. Well, I don't want to make you drive somewhere.
I don't care. I'll
Okay.
for you guys.
Okay.
And I was thinking of getting Brittany stuff.
Where's
Sure.
Brittany?
Flowers.
She at class?
Brittany's doing retreat stuff with what's his face? Yes.
She's feeling unloved.
No.
She's not at all.
Not at all.
It's the opposite. But yeah, we're just dinner. I just
Really? Because she
texted you.
keeps sending me snaps like, I love you, and she's like trying to get attention from me.
She's
I don't know
in
what
a
to
good.
do.
She's
So I've been
happy.
kind of ignoring them.
You're mean. Why?
Like, because she's trying too hard. I don't know why she's even trying in the first place.
Is it freaking you out or something?
Yeah, I don't like attention.
She was messaging me too. She loves you.
Why do you need me on my priest?
I showed my mom the paintings and stuff, and she's like, "Tell
If
me
it's
more."
TSM related, I can't do that yet. I'm in the middle of some seriously intense actual gameplay.
That's what I'm seeing. Rosalie's
Rosalie's has the best pizza.
What type of pizza? We're getting the
Margarita round.
margarita round.
Well, actually, you get whatever you want.
No, the margarita one's a good one.
It is the best one, in my opinion.
Do we just want one pizza?
Can you go see my transmog? Oh, it's technically not transmog. Oh no, I just closed my Twitch. Alright, we're back. Still there? Y'all still there? I lost you there for a second. Oh, caps lock is on. What a funny thing that is. Let's do some shopping. Wait, no. Swift Zebra, the best mount in the game. Oh, you're transmog. But where are you? Oh, dude, there's another R in your name. Mother. You forgot the R in your own name. Hold on. What's the alt code again? 0294. There you go. I like that actually a lot. Are those Quelsor Arb blades? Yeah. Dude. Okay, well, actually, shit, dog. I was gonna say, like, I don't like belts in general, but I think you did a good job. Only thing I would say, if you can find boots that have the similar or same texture, but the same color as this thing on the belt and your gloves and your belt, that would be optimal. This is actually really cool. Maybe not the eye patch too. I don't know about the eye patch. It's kind of like why is it there? But overall, this is pretty sweet. Like if I were Asmongold, this would be at least top 3. 100%.
Yep, 317-361-8838.
You've always had a good eye for that kind of stuff too.
Sam Johnson. And Audrey will be picking it up. Sam, S-A-M.
Alrighty. Yeah, so I missed, last time there was a Weapon World quest, I missed, or Emissary Reward, I missed doing it on my Demon Hunter, which was a mistake, because I only have 375, 370 weapons, Which, like... Okay, I don't want to get into, like, criticisms of BFA, because there's a lot of them. And I just don't have the energy for it. And this is a gold-making stream. Not a criticize BFA stream. There's plenty of those around. I always say, try to maintain a positive attitude, and there's always gold to be made. So, we're going to stick with that mentality here. Come on. Okay, whatever. It's like, it's okay. The irony is not lost on me. Come on, baby. Oh my gosh, I did the same thing last time, and it resulted in lost stuff. Remember my DK was always looking... I do remember your DK was always looking fresh AF. Fresh AF. You should have renamed your DK Fresh AF. That would have been a sweet name. Would have gone sweet with your transmog. Yeah, I should... Wow. Wow. That almost just happened. I almost just died from fall damage on a demon hunter. It was that close.
No worries. Alright. Wait, thank you. Andrew,
Is everything okay with the pizza situation?
do you have cash?
I do.
Do you have 240s on Venmo you?
No.
Or 220s?
No. I only have $100 bills. And that's not a joke.
I know, it's my fault.
It is. Well, but to be fair though, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have any cash at all, so. To your credit. Did I finish this quest? Yes. Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, you can take my card. They've never carded me.
Oh, yeah, you can, or you just use my card. Yeah, it's not a big deal.
No, I mean, like, they've never carded me before, so I highly doubt it's going to be an issue.
Trying to reset the world quest.
There you go.
Not 400 yet, buddy. I don't know. Gotta have those numbers. Gotta have those numbers.
The card ain't signed, so anybody can use it who has it. They said 15 to 20 minutes if you're ready.
Wow, that's quick.
Yeah. Now.
No.
In like 10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
7:43 to 7:53, or like 8 o'clock by the latest. I'll leave my card right here on the top stair step, okay?
That's a good point. You did
middle thing.
get to that eye level just off of basically fresh, what's effectively a fresh 120.
You want to go grocery shopping for me? You can take the card too.
Yeah, man, and that's
I don't have a list. I
that's
just
the
need
thing that I didn't
15.
want to talk about BFA. It's just I don't know. I think it's too easy to get gear. I really do.
I like everything but raw tomato and water chestnut. I fucking hate water chestnut.
Water chestnuts have been growing on me.
I don't like crunchy food in my soft food.
I'm not. I love crunchy food. It's never been that. It's just like the tastelessness of water chestnuts. Have always been the problem for me. So will you buy my Trillium ore, please? If it's the right price, sure. I will absolutely use the shit out of Trillium ore. Trillium ore is in like the Missipandari material, right? Like that's what we're talking about. Because I have an insatiable lust. That too, but insatiable lust for mop blacksmithing bullshit because sky golems and panthers and shit. Although less so on this server because I don't have like 5 engineers. Just I think 1, maybe 2. Maybe 2.
I need to go pretty soon because I might stop and get Britney flowers or something.
Okay.
28 gold apiece. Oh, that's... Wow! Holy cannoli. Can you guys still see the stream? Holy shit, what just happened? The Undermine Drill. I hit the Windows key on accident. Okay, black and white. All right. That's interesting to know, I suppose. I just like legitimately was trying to alt tab and I fat fingered some things because beer's been involved and yeah. Cool. We got an axe. Alright, area 52. I think, yeah. Am I on the thing? Nope. Am I on this thing? Nope. Cheap Mog, though. This fucking guy. Alright, is it white? You have white and black. You were saying that you had white and black Trillium, not that the stream was white and black. I understand now. You almost got to see my porn. Trying to think. This is my porn. Oh, you can't zoom in. Living Steel ×5 proc. Anyway, post it on Twitter if you want to see it for real. Trillium ore. Bruh. $18 gold, maybe.
Yeah, you don't need a how.
Maybe 18 gold, but I can't be paying you over market price for shit like that. Come on, man. Come on. You know better than that. DPS save. And do I have the... Okay, which one is this? This is versatile navigation. Quick navigation goes on this one. And boom! We are in business. I don't have the quick travel thing on this character because I can't be fucking bothered to do it. Island Expedition. Yep. Anyway. What's going on Reddit? I'm not logged in. More importantly, what's going on this realm? You ready to look at these? I'm glad you looked at these. Why are we looking at this? We need Dark Shore Capital. Moving Expulsum. It's too bad. That would have been a nice little like loophole if you could make a trinket. Have it give an expulsum. Oh, you bought it for 26 instead of anything. Did you buy it for 26 trying to make gold? Because here's the deal. Here's the deal with that situation. There's no such thing as losing gold. All you're doing is paying for experience. That's a Gold Queen quote for the record. All credit, 100% goes to her.
I don't have time. I'm just gonna go pick up the pizza.
Okie dokie. Thank you for doing that.
It's on Main Street, right?
Yes, between 4th and 5th Street.
What?
Wow, 200 gold. Nobody cares. Alright, let's go to Storm Song Valley. I don't This character doesn't really have anything, does it? Yeah. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna fly down here. Go do another Turtle World quest. I think I got one more cross-server battle pet realm to deal with. This Hyjal. Okay, what else we got going on? Let's see what's going on in the economy subreddit. Quick question about sanguicells and expulsum. So I've been doing world quests that offer items and disenchanting them for the Umber Shards. Okay, so I can sell them on the auction house. Alright, you should probably make them into enchants and sell those in the auction house, but that and the mission tables for runes and gold. But I truthfully have no idea what to do with the expulsum single cells. Any idea? I don't even know what they do. Wow, head. You know how there's a let me Google it for you? There should be a let me wowhead it for you. Is this a dick move? This feels kind of like a dick move. We're gonna do it anyway. Is this like a thing? Like you go fast with this guy? Whoa. Seems like it. Donk. Oh, you don't get to like, you just get to travel fast. This is kind of cool. What is this guy? He's like a two-headed ogre? Neat. Oh, this is an AP quest too. Oh, 8 minutes left! No, we gotta go! We gotta go help Low! We gotta make him go! Oh, okay. Now we know about the throwing thing. Alright. We're not gonna screw this up this time. Perfect 100% speed run of Make Low Go Storm Song Valley. Going for the world record right here. Fuck! Screwed it up. Actually, okay, here's another question. If you just do this 3 times, do you just get the quest done? Because that's actually the speed run. So when I did this earlier in my priests, I like failed it 3 times, and it just gave me the reward. So alright. I guess that's not how it works. Anyway. Moving on. We're not gonna screw it up this time. We go like this, then we go like that. I screwed it up again. I do this every time. It just makes sense. I don't know, man. Alright, well, whatever. That worked, so there we go. We did it. That other flag just apparently doesn't matter. Alright. What's this character got? This character's got mail from the auction house. Alright. Did I buy those? I'm not sure. Bought them for... Oh, wow. That was a good deal. Good job, past me. Okay. Yeah, wow. All right. Sure. Let's just go for 80,000 gold. You're on. Oh, am I gonna grab your ore? Yeah, let me, give me 1 sec. How much you got? How much do I need to pay you? And where are you? What do we get? Alright. Sweet. Got a haste proc thing. Neat. Alright, so this character needs to go back, back here. And then, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with this account. I guess we're going to have to log over to, let's go to Proudmoore, actually. Oh, man. We're actually going to swap over to other installation. 9 stacks of black, 2 stacks white. That's a lot. That's a lot of trillium ore. I don't know if I want to buy 9 stacks of black and only 2 stacks of white, though, to be honest. Because it's only good to me if I can smelt it. All right. What did I quote you at? 18? 18 times 200 times 2 times 2. All right, I'll give you 14,400 for 2 stacks of white and 2 stacks of black. That's the deal. I don't want none of that extra black stuff though. Let's see where you at. Now, to Orgrimmar we go, shall we? I got war mode off at the moment. Meanwhile, over on Proudmoore, go take a look at a real guild bank. I guess I could have stayed there and you could have turned war mode off. That would have been too easy though. Let's see. So we could do a little bit of this here, huh? Turn some motes of fire into primal fire. Yeah, yeah. All right, all right. Some intense gameplay there. Sweet. You made a serious investment in that trillium ore, my friend. Like, mad props to you on having the balls to pull the trigger on that one. Because that is not something I would have chosen to invest in. Even though I literally just did, I guess. But hey, helping out a friend, you know? BitConnect! Yeah. Well, it's an expensive lesson, but it's a good one. And you'll be better off for it. Anybody have any questions about gold making? How to... I don't know. You know what? All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go to the mailbox. Well, actually, we're gonna go to the auction house and the mailbox. Hopefully, that's gonna give us what we need in order to restock with Trade Skill Master. In the meantime, let's go start smelting the shit out of that Trillium. Okay, so we got some stuff that's sold. Great. Hopefully that's registered with TSM. Got some stuff here. Got some sales. You gotta go loot them into the bags. And then, I don't have this. Go to the group section and do a little restock. There we go. Good job, Trade Skill Master. I knew you could do it. Teach me how to flip, please. It's literally buy at below market value, sell it above market value. That's the brain dead thing, the bone basicest thing. Now, it's good to identify and do this with items that sell frequently. Now, the way you can identify what sells frequently is by looking at... I don't have any raw materials sitting in here. You want to look at the sell rate. So here you go. Region sell rate, 0.63. That's pretty good. And if I'm not mistaken, it means 0.63 divided by 1. What's the... means that for every one you post, you'll sell 1.5. I think that's how that works. Ryan's explained this a ton of times in different videos, and I am always like, wow, that math is so interesting and cool. I wish I was smart like you. Yeah, so look for sale rates that are good, like high, and then flip those items. And stick to like current expansion stuff. Don't go buying Trillium ore. It's risky. Like, it's risky. Stick to stuff that you know is going to sell. That way you're reducing your risk. Then, like, you know, pull up, you can pull up the Undermine Journal and get a little bit of a sense of, you know, when things sell when. Like, let's look at Umbra Shards, for example. This is on Proudmoore. Let's go to Area 52. And yeah, so there's fluctuations, right? Like it's a market, and this is what? This is over the period of about a month. This is over the period of a little more than a month, and the green's the region price. Anyway, point is, you zoom in. You buy when it's low, you sell when it's high, or even better, you buy off of trade chat for below what's selling on the auction house. That way you like, look, I'm willing to buy all of your stock right now for a fixed price. And that's good for the seller because then they sell their thing immediately, right away. They don't have to wait for it. So, or they have a reliable source of selling their goods. Anyway, I mean, you can try and like use these heat maps and the pricing heat maps and the stuff to sort of min-max it if you really want to try, but honestly, just advertise and trade. Look for things that are severely under market value. Go with that stuff, because that's how you guarantee to make the money. And then make sure you make your operations to, you know, not post things at a loss. That's another important thing too, right? Every time you go to the auction house is not necessarily going to be profitable to post your things. So sometimes you just gotta hold on to it and wait till the price goes up. Or better yet, craft that stuff into something that's more profitable. Which is what I do, I think. Anyway, what are we doing over here? Okay, so we're going to get these posted up, and what else do we want to do? We actually kind of need to do some PvP. Yodri. will you answer the call to do Demon Hunter, Shadow Priest, 2v2 arenas? Do you have the balls to step into the arena and pwn some noobs in fierce combat? Because that is the task that I am setting forth for you today. I don't know how many games I got in me, but I think we got at least a few. I need Marks of Honor because we need Marks of Honor to make gear. And that's what I want to do right now. So that's what's going to happen. Exit now. Oh, you're on your laptop. All right. Fair enough. In that case, we will find a different source for Marks of Honor. Speaking of which... Oh yeah, I was gonna... Thing to the moment is part of Samadan Super Racer Shuffle, which is of course the new hotness at the moment. Okay. Do I have another thingy open? I do. Yep. And Mark of Honor. Alright. Let's see what Wowhead has to say. No. Oh, I'm not buying your battle pets. I'm done buying battle pets. Comments. Where's the comments? Alright, best way to get these. Alright, screw it. In rated PvP, rated PvP is a thing. However, let's queue up for one of these. Queue up for one of these. 2 minutes in the arena skirmish. Alright, we can live with that. Because, dude, battle pets just take so long to sell. It's just not worth the time. Not worth the effort. It's just, there's too much. There's too much going on with the battle pets. There's too many people doing it. Not interested. I have a bunch. Trying to unload them. But, man, it's just such a slow-moving market. Ugh. What can we do in the meantime, huh? We could go back to Dazara lore. And I don't know. Exabytes, what's up, man? How's it going this wonderful Friday evening? You've caught us at a moment where we're about to attempt some player versus player combat, hopefully. I realized that my Marks of Honor are running a bit low, so we need to fix that. I had a bunch of Marks of Honor, because I did a decent amount of PvP in Season 1, but I bought a bunch of transmog with it, which was a mistake, because I didn't realize how much Marks of Honor I would actually need. Hello again, Mastiff Mistake. How are you doing? Welcome back. Saw you earlier. Welcome back now. Your name is pink on my Twitch chat, so I automatically assume you play a paladin. Is that true? Just curious. Alright, let's see what do we got. We got Fury Warrior and Assassination Rogue. Yep. Alright, we're basically just going to go war. You do play Paladin. Fantastic. I'm so glad that that matches up. Paladin. My original character was a Paladin. The character that I made 14 years ago If you can believe that. Get in! Oh, get in there! Get in there! Get in there! Go! Do some damage to him! Get me in combat! Okay. What's happening? Oh yeah, now I'm sapped. Somebody's AFK here. Come on. Give me line of sight. Yeah, so pretty much the warrior left, and now the rogue is vanished in stealth. Got him. Oh my god. This guy's really making an effort. I mean, you know, more power to him, I guess. He was not able to make a dent in that warrior, though. The things I do for marks of honor. Alright, you're dead now, son. Was it worth it? Do you even get marks of honor from these things? I don't know. Anyway. I don't think you actually do. I don't even know if you get them from the battlegrounds. I'm just going to leave queue. I don't want to deal with it. Okay. What did I say we might want to do tonight? PvP. That was the thing we might want to do. Yeah. I don't know. Does anybody in the chat have an opinion? PvP versus like doing some crafting, which you would rather see. You do get them from the strong boxes, which you only get from rated, which is unfortunate because, I mean, it's not a, it's fine. I'm totally fine doing rated PvP, but since we're streaming, you know, we might as well do what the people want, you know. Fact PvP. All right, well that's good enough for me. All right, that's 2 for crafting. All right, so we'll get back to crafting. Not to worry, ladies and gentlemen. Just gotta swap my installations once again. Wouldn't surprise me at all if you do get them from Battlegrounds. The issue with that is Horde Battlegrounds take forever unless you go pretend like you're Alliance, because it's a thing you can do. But in order to do that, you are basically guaranteeing that you lose. So it's kind of a lose-lose situation on that one. Discussion is good too. I do agree. All right, so my Demon Hunter is a leatherworker and a tailor, which is very convenient because we have access to leatherworking and tailoring, obviously, because that's what they are. The shuffling stuff, the Samadan's super shuffle is very easily accessible. So what I'm going to do, I need a little bit more gold on the character. Because, like, recipes are kind of expensive, as it turns out. Which is, I don't know, it always kind of strikes me as a little bit odd, but I guess inflation's a real thing, and we just kind of have to deal with that. So, fine, whatever. What's 1,000 gold between vendors and players? So, in order to get this kind of started off, I'm actually going to go run a shopping scan and see what our material costs are looking like for the Bracer Super Scan. Bracer Super Duper Bracer. I'm actually going to start with just the Bloodstained Bones, because I know that that's one. Blood-stained bones. That's one I really need a lot of. Where's my long boy? Working on it. So instead of a long boy, I haven't paid for World of Warcraft in like 3 years. That's the actual realistic answer to where's my long boy. It's a goal. It's like a long-term goal, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, so Bloodstained Bones. My average buy is just under 4 gold. Price is that. So, yeah, it's not like... It's not a great price, but... Let's do it. And I'm not actually sure, so we're gonna run... You know, screw it. Run the whole thing. I need all this stuff for various things, so we're just gonna let it run for a minute. This does take a while on Area 52, so we're gonna have to discuss some things in the meantime. I lost 2k on my Death Knight yesterday trying to do the shuffle. Well, did you do it right? Because there's a method to the madness, right? Random sounds. Okay. Samadan's Bracer Shuffle. I guess we can actually just go to... Hold on. Make sure it... Go to the correct Google Drive here. So I made a copy for myself. Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta do the right thing, right? Like, you gotta buy the stuff for the right price, and you gotta craft the things and do the stuff. So, like, when you say you lost money trying to do the shuffle, like, we need some more details here. Because the shuffle is a very specific set of, like, moving raw materials into crafted materials, into disenchanting things, into then enchantments. So you're sourcing your enchantment materials for much less. So losing 2Ks. Yeah, 2K is also nothing. LMAO porn drive. Look, no risks, all right? I don't have any of that stuff on here, but, you know, just it's more personal stuff than anything like that. Ugh, man. Yeah. So, yeah, again, this scan takes a long time. That does bother me a little bit, but, you know, that's the price you pay for playing on a high pop server. Sam really did a really good job with the spreadsheet. I'm really impressed. What else can we talk about? Oh, Hyodri is so funny. He was saying something about potentially factoring in the Umbra Shard proc rate into the Veiled Crystal price from the bracers. I don't think it's super important, though, because, I mean, if we look at, like, you know, these profit margins are pretty fantastic, right? Like, I think you can see crafting cost in here. I guess you can't. Actually, look at the actual item itself. So the crafting cost for, excuse me, my crafting cost for Veiled Crystals is whatever 600 divided by 4 is. Is there a way to see? Yeah, okay. My Veiled Crystal crafting cost is 150. And that's based on the fact that you can shuffle these various materials, Tidesbury linen through deep sea satin, into bracers, into honorable stuff. And thankfully, you know, I had a lot of marks of honor kind of stocked up from the various PvP pursuits that I was able to just kind of get all the rank 3 bracers right off the bat. And all right. Visual learner, show you how to do this. All right, so we're going to run through this. It's going to be a little bit long-winded because we're going to have to wait for things like auction house scans to run. But we'll do this. We'll show you how to do it. It's a multi-step process. The shuffle, man, the shuffles in World of Warcraft are probably some of the most interesting stuff you can do. Really? Somebody's posting nylon thread for under vendor price. Rail and ass. If you're out there, if you're watching this ever, you need to check your TSM operations, dude. Like, yeah, it's only 50. Like, but come on, man. Like, what do you... Come on. It's just lazy. Okay. First things first. the percentage over here is actually a formula, which we're going to look at real quick because visual learner. Operations, shopping, and what's it called? Is it shopping average buy? Okay. So this formula is first of average buy and DB market. Basically, it says if there's an average buy price, use that. If not, use DB market. That's a person who destroyed stuff in the scrapper and doesn't want to use the stuff at all. That's a good point. You do get that stuff from the scrapper. I had not considered that. All right. Maybe they're actually smarter than I am. Anyway, okay. Average buy is the average price at which you have bought a material from the auction house. Pretty simple. DB market is whatever the market value is. So example, for hardened Tempest hide, the market value is currently 3 gold and 59 silver. And I haven't bought any, so it's using that as the price at which to compare this against. So 52% means that 1 gold and 88 silver is 52% of the market value. So 52% of 3 gold and 59 silver. So this is a pretty good deal. If we expand this out, we can see there's a significant amount of items underneath the current market value. It looks like this is a pretty, there's a large volume of this stuff. This 200 I'm very interested in. I'm going to go and buy that right now before someone snags up, as well as this 95. Because these are all going to be used for stuff later down the line. Don't worry about it too much right now, but this particular group, pretty much anything in here is going to be useful, as long as you can buy it for, a decent percentage, as it shows up here. I'm going to buy these 20 stacks as well, just to kind of round it out. Now, what else we got? I got a ton of Tide Spray linen right now. As you can see, based on my inventory, there's almost a little bit over 2,000 in my tailor's bags. It's still a really good price, though. Buy a couple more. It's because I like purchasing things. Bloodstained bones, again. These are very useful. So, okay, this is a little bit more interesting. None of these items that are under 100% value of what my shopping value is are in very large quantities, so probably just going to ignore these for now. I did buy some, so we got some in the mail. Not going to worry about it. Calcified bones. Okay, yeah, this is interesting. So we got 147 for 86%. Again, TSM accounting you can't see where I'm pointing. TSM accounting has some purchase data here, so you can see that my average purchase price is 4 gold and 40 silver, which of course is more than what the minimum price is. So I can safely buy these, which are at 87% of my current average price. Sorry if I'm talking like a million miles an hour. This is hard to follow. Please ask questions if you're getting lost whatsoever. I will do my best to clarify. How are we doing on gold? All right. Doing great on gold. Uh-oh. No. No. We need more deep sea satin too. This stuff's kind of expensive. Wow. This guy's a ton of it. Yeah, and the auction house is completely borked. All right, well, we're probably all right with what we were able to get. Reload. Even if it's not enough, I have a contingency plan, so not to worry. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we're going to go to our auction, go to our mailbox, and I'm going to hit the buys button down here because I don't want to loot these items into my bags at the moment. We'll get to that later. These are sort of the products of the shuffle that we're doing. All right, so everything's leaving my bags. I have an, what do you call it? Mailing operation set up with the Bracer Super Shuffle group that just mails them all to my tailor / leatherworker. Again, this is where the convenience of having the tailor and the leatherworker on the same character comes in. Materials, Bracer Super Shuffle, mail everything. Booyah. And with the recent TSM update that came out literally like an hour ago, fixed the bug where sometimes this stuff wasn't sending. So good job, TSM guys. Appreciate that work. Okay, so we mailed all this stuff over to our leatherworker / our tailor. Now we log on to the leatherworker / the tailor. And now is where things get a little bit, well, we're going to be waiting around a lot for stuff. So, in the meantime, well, I mean, you can do whatever you want, right? Like in the meantime, you can have 2 WoW instances going to try and multitask. You can have Netflix open. You can play with your dogs, for example. You could, what was I going to say? Something really funny. Oh, it's not funny. It's very intellectual and stimulating. You can't, I did not want to do that. You could have Darkshore Capital Twitch streams or YouTube videos open on the other screen so you can learn while you make gold. All these things are fantastic ideas. Now, if you'll excuse me for just a moment here, we need to sell some items that I had not planned on having in my bags, but wound up there regardless. Because I like to do things like run molten core on my characters. I'm actually going to keep all these elementals because they will be useful for something at some point. Alright. I think that's it. Yeah. And we'll just quickly send off some of this excess stuff to Darkshore Cap. Alright. That looks good. Put the puppers on stream. Roo! Jag! Is food here?
Yeah, do you want me to bring you up a plate?
I'll be down in just a minute.
Okay.
We're gonna do the finish the demonstration, and then we're probably gonna wrap things up for the night because it's dinner time. All right. So the reason I'm flying up here with the offering of Paku, which is clearly the superior Loa, is in order to access the Scrapper, because the Scrapper is sort of the key to this whole shindig. And all right, so we've got all those materials, and those are going to supply. Let's actually open up leatherworking because it's more likely to have things we can actually do. We need to craft bracers. So for leatherworking, it's either shimmer scale arm guards or coarse leather arm guards. So the leather and the male versions respectively. Tailoring, you have, where is it? Tide spray linen bracers. I believe you can do the same with blacksmithing. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, you can probably do this with jewel crafting and maybe some other crafting stuff as well. Haven't looked into that yet, so don't take my word for it. But yeah, so pretty much you just hit, create all the braces you can, all the arm guards you can, all the other arm guards you can. And you'll notice that you get both blue and green bracers, okay? The green bracers we're going to scrap. The blue bracers we're going to mail to our enchanter because these can turn into Umbra shards, which are going to be very useful for enchanting stuff later on. All right, that's good enough for now. Just going to open up the scrapper. Ignore a few things so that we don't accidentally scrap things we don't want to scrap. Blue stuff. All right, so now we got a bunch of green stuff. We're going to queue that up. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Now, what we get from this is hopefully a bunch of expulsum. As you'll see here, I've got 69 expulsum on my demon hunter, which is the crafter. So that expulsum is then used to craft honorable combatants, either bracers of whatever flavor you feel like. So I don't have any of the required materials to make the leather ones. Let's check on these guys. Doesn't look like I have enough for these ones as well. All right, so I don't have enough expulsum to make these, but these will turn into purple things, and then the purple things you can disenchant into purple crystals. So now, there you go. Now you've got your supply of blue enchanting materials and purple enchanting materials, the crystals, and the, what is it, shards and crystals. And that's where you make most of the gold in enchanting. So if you'll notice, if I open up TSM crafting, if I go to crafting reports, I can look at materials, and I look at veiled crystal. You'll notice my material price is 145 gold. Now, if you hover over this and look at the min buyout and the market value are close to 400 gold. So that's pretty significant, especially when you're making, you know, a bunch of enchants. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like you're just reducing your costs by doing this. Now, obviously, you're trading that for time. Time spent crafting, time spent scrapping, time spent disenchanting, time spent crafting, etc., etc., etc. That's where the having Darkshore Capital videos open on the other monitor to do while you're doing this comes into play, because then you're multitasking, then it's not so much of a cost on your time. The other thing you can do when it comes to crafting is you can look at the honorable combatants. No, we want to look at tailoring, because we have all these sinister pieces, right? Now the sinister pieces are made from sort of the blue level material as well as the green level material and expulsum. Now you're getting the green stuff from the purchasing and from the scrapping, you're getting the expulsum from the scrapping, and you're getting the blue stuff from the buying on the auction house. Now this stuff actually is worth selling on the auction house because it's 340 gear, it's good starter gear basically. And as you can see, the sell rate, even on the belt, 0.15, that's pretty decent. It's decent enough to have a few up on the auction house, 0.15, 0.13, etc., etc., etc. And, you know, it's a pretty decent profit margin when you have the rank 3s. This is almost 2K, 765, 811, etc., etc., etc. These sinister pieces are what you need. In order to get those sinister pieces maxed out, you need the Marks of Honor, which is why I was sort of trying to do PvP earlier. Okay, so there you go. That's sort of the processing part. The next part is literally just sending all those blues and the purples over to your enchanter, disenchanting them, and then making whatever is profitable with your enchanting, posting up in the auction house with whatever enchanting stuff you have. And because you have these formulas that Sam has so graciously, and I seriously mean this, like, this is amazing, figured out for us, you can use these in your crafting formulas too. So it brings down the cost of those, which ups your profit. It's all just one big happy, like, factory, really, is what's happening. You still with me, Hyodri? Did any of that make sense whatsoever? I know it's a lot to go over, but seriously, like, Sam's got a good video. Like, look up Samadan Plays WoW on YouTube. Samadan Plays WoW on YouTube. The Super Bracer Shuffle. This video will explain it in a little bit more concise manner. Now, the only caveat I have to this entire thing is I've been hyping this thing up the past few days. This video is obviously out and gone to 6.2 thousand subscribers. People are getting wind of this. So I don't know how long it's going to be super profitable for. I think it will always be profitable as long as you're willing to invest the time because of that time component. But yeah, just setting it there, like, people are probably going to catch wind of this and it might not be as profitable in the near future. That's why you have the spreadsheet, which he'll explain in the video, to show you what's profitable and what's not. So there you go. I got a lot of work to do on this at some point eventually. Here's the deal. Tomorrow morning, my plan is to do another stream on Activision Blizzard, specifically on their Q4 earnings, which this is not my Activision Blizzard spreadsheet. I have a model for like pricing Activision Blizzard, a bunch of notes and stuff, you know, model pricing stuff. We're going to go over, we're going to listen to the conference call. We're going to update the spreadsheet. We're going to go over my analysis. I'm going to give you my opinion on what's going on, how I think the price is going, everything, blah, 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 anything Activision Blizzard tomorrow morning, 9-ish Mountain Time. So that's what's coming up. Otherwise, another weekly video on Monday. Yeah, I'm going to go eat pizza and hang out with my roommates. But thank you all so much for stopping by and joining the stream. I had a good time. I think it was productive, at least somewhat. Hopefully you learned something. Follow me on YouTube. Look up Darkshore Capital. Follow me on Twitter. Look up Darkshore Cap. If you want to send me an email, talk about stuff in private, work out some shady backroom deals, darkshorecapital@gmail.com is where you want to look for that. That's everything. I'll have an Instagram at some point. I have a really clever, interesting idea for Instagram that I think you guys are going to really appreciate. And it'll be, yeah, it'll be good. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Transition, yeah. Have a good night, everybody. You guys are awesome. Make some good gold. Give Samadan your love. He's so good at gold making. Okay. I'm gonna leave now. Bye.